Greetings to all my dear teachers. Because of lockdown and the COVID-19, most of the schools are planning to teach online, as well as they are planning to use Google Classroom to teach online. If you want to teach online with the help of Google Classroom, you must know all the features of Google Classroom so that you can use it very easily. You can make your teaching effective, interactive, interesting, so that the student can enjoy, the student can have the feel of actual class. We must know the features of Google Classroom. So today here I am going to tell you, explain you each and every features of Google Classroom so that you can use it very easily. So without wasting time, let's get started. So all my dear teachers, first of all you have to download the Google Classroom from the Play Store. Easily you can download it. After downloading the Google Classroom, you have to open it. Click on the Google Classroom. Now see, the first step in the Google Classroom is that we have to create a classroom here. For example, if I want to teach 5th standard, then I need to create a class for 5th standard. Here on the screen you can see classes is given. Click on that option, classes. Then now here Google Classroom we can create. If you want to create a Google Classroom, click on the plus sign. Then you will see here two options, join class and create class. The student will join the class after creating the class. So we have to create first the class, then a auto generate ID will be created. Then that ID should be given to the student. Then the student will join your class. So we will create a class here. Click on the create class. Then we have to accept the terms and conditions. Then click on continue. Now you will see here some of the options. You have to give the name of the class. For example, I am creating a class room for 5th standard. 5th standard section you have to write here whether it is primary, whether it is secondary. I will write secondary. Then room, here we have to write a room number. Any imaginative number you can write. For example, I will write 1 and subject. Which subject you are going to teach. For example, I will write English. Okay. Now you have to click on the create, so the class will be created. Yeah. Now here you can see a class is generated, created 5th and secondary. So first of all here I would like to tell you, if you want to give a common instruction to the student, then here share with your class. You can write any common instruction to the student so that the student can get instruction from you and the student can come at a time online and they can enjoy the teaching learning process. So if I want to instruct next period will be conducted tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. If you want to give such instruction to the student, you have to write and then you have to click on the arrow, that is send option. Then this instruction will go to the classroom and all the students who have joined with the help of that ID, generated ID. Okay, I would like to tell you how to where we can see the generated ID. See, one more time I will tell you. See, here's option of setting is there. We have to click on the option that is setting, which is on the right top side. Then here general, and below that class code AFM62YD is given. So this is the ID of your class, and this ID can be changed. If you want to change the ID, then you can change the ID by clicking on the three dots here, disable the class code and reset the class code. If you reset the class code, automatically the class code will be changed. Okay, so in this way, this ID you have to send to the students. Then with the help of that ID, the student will go on join class and they can join the class. Okay, yes, we will go back again. So I told you how to give instruction. So this is very important, so that you can call the students online at a time. Then now we have to if you want to teach online, we need material. Here the material, teaching material, can be uploaded in the form of PDF, in the form of a video, in the form of Word document. If you want to upload that, so we have to go on classwork. Here when we click on classwork, we will go on classwork, and to upload the material we have to click on the plus sign. Then here some of the options are there: assignment, question, material, topic, reuse, post. So I am going to tell you one by one. First we need to upload the material, teaching material, so that the student can view the teaching material. So how to upload? So click on material. When we click on material, first of all, what you are going to upload, that we have to write here. For example, title, if I want to upload a PDF of degree in English, then you have to write degrees of comparison. And below that you have to write instruction. Any instruction you can write. For example, study the provided PDF and ask if you have any query. Okay, such kind of instruction you can give. Now here you have to write a topic. This topic belongs to grammar, so I will write here grammar. Yes, grammar. Now we have to save. Click on save, then it will be saved. Now I need to upload the material. To upload the now here different options are there. For example, if you have uploaded already your material in Google Drive, so you can go directly in Google Drive and then you can attach that material from there. For example, I will select Google Drive. It will move to our or my Google Drive. Now I have to find out my file here. For example, here PDF file is there. I will click on it. Then I will click on select. Then I can see here the file is attached. With this, if I want to select or attach a video, then I can attach video by clicking on the same option, that is the attachment option. I will go on Google Drive. It will move towards my drive. Then here again, if I have a video here, for example, I will search, just a moment. For example, here a video is there. I will click on the video. Then I will click on select. See, it will take a moment. See, automatically both PDF file and video is uploaded. Then you need to press on the send option, which is on the right top side. Yeah, now see, whatever you have uploaded, now we can find it in our classroom, that is the 5th standard classroom. Click on the option that is given here, degrees of comparison, then you will see the material here. So the student can, if the student want to read the PDF, then he will click or she will click on PDF file, then the file will open here and the student can easily read it, understand it. Okay, yes. So again we will go back. With the help of PDF they can understand the things. If they want to watch the video, they will click on the video, then the video will be played here. But one more important thing I would like to tell you here, if they wanted to play the video, a strong network, internet network is required. So in this way video can be played here. Okay, now again I will go back and I will discuss some more option of uploading the things. We are here in classwork. See, if you want to give any link of any video from YouTube, then click on the plus sign. Here again you will see the some of the options. Okay, for example I will click on material. Again you have to write here what the topic, sorry, title. For example I will write here gerund. If I want to teach gerund, then again I will give description of it. Students watch the video by clicking on the below link. Yes, and top note number of topic 1 or grammar you can write here. Yes, now we have to provide a link to the student. For that purpose we have to copy the link first. For example I will copy it from my source. I will copy from here. I will go to the previous page, then attachment is there, then here second option is of link. Click on the link, then here we need to add the link. I will paste it here, then it will be added. Okay, yes. Now here the student can see when we send it to the classroom. To send it to the classroom we have to click on the same button, or yeah, so it will appear here now. So the student will click here on gerund. If they want to watch the video, they will click on the video, then it will move towards the YouTube and easily they can watch the video here. See, in this way. Yeah, okay, yes, we'll go back again. So this is about the teaching part. Now after completing your teaching, if you want to assess your student, then you can assess your student here again. How to assess the student? If you want to give project practical to the student, how we can give projects practical to the student, that I will tell you now. Again click on plus sign. Here assignment is there. Click on the assignment. Write the name of the assignment here. Whatever you want to give assignment or practical, anything. For example, write a report on fact file. Okay, description you can write 100 words, use 100 words, or limitation of 100 words you can write. Yes, in this way. And if you want to give points to it, then you can give as we give to the points to the practical. For example, I am giving here 5 points to the student if they write. Then you can give here due date when you want it. For example, if I need it on 26th, click on 26th, and time also you can give, for example, before 1 o'clock. Okay, yes, in this way. And number of topic you can write here 1 or grammar. Okay, so in this way again we have to send it to the classroom, Google Classroom. So press the button, that is the send button, that arrow. Now here we can see the assignment, write a report on fact file. Okay, and when the student will write, it will be appear here in the student work. Okay, so we can see who has written or not, the student has written or not, we can see this one. Again, one of the important thing is here to assess if you want to give a quiz to the student or questions to the student. Then with the help of that, if you want to assess, then click on questions. Then here you have to, what we have to do, you have to write a question here directly. For example, I will write singing is my hobby. Is my hobby. Instruction I will write identify whether it is gerund or PP, present participle. You can write point again here. For example, I will give 2 points to it. Then due date, you can, the same date we can write. Then time also you can give here. Then topic, you can write 1 or grammar. Yes. Now here, if it is multiple choice answer questions, then you have to click here and select that multiple choice. If it is multiple choice, then here we have to give option. For example, gerund, and second option PP. Okay, when the student will, when we send it to the, see, we will send it to the Google Classroom by clicking on that send option. Now in the classroom we can appear, the student can see here. For example, I will click here, the student will see the question, see the question here, singing is my hobby, 2 points are there. And when the student will click on the answer, that we can see here in the student's answer. Okay, yes, so we can assess the student whether the student is doing assessment the work or not, the given work or not. Okay, got it all? As many questions as you want, you can give here. See, if you want to give short answer type question, then we have to select a short answer type question, and then the student can write here in short the answer of the question. If you want that the student can edit the answer, then you have to click on this, so the student can edit the answer anytime. So in this way, you can, what you can do, you can give questions to the student, assignments to the students and practicals to the students. Okay, so here we have given material to the student. With the help of this, we can teach the student, we can ask the question to the student, we can give assignment to the student. So these are the very important features of the Google Classroom. More and more interactive, more and more interesting you can do this class, so that the student can feel actual class here. For that purpose, you have to make a lot of activities here, so that the student should not feel bored, because most of the time we see that if you are learning online, we feel bored. It should not happen. So we have to give a lot of activities, so the student will be active on the Google Classroom. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you understood all the features of the Google Classroom, how to upload the material, how to ask the questions, how to give assignment, all the things. If you like this video, share it, comment below the video, and do not forget to subscribe and like it. Thank you.